These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment. That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's, brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mundies need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. Like breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Oh shit, was he the victim? Was the Crooked Man the victim of it? That's why he got the name.
Too bad they had time to erase it all. This could have been useful. What the hell is that? I know this isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like Crane's seen some abuse. I'm sure he handled it just fine. No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Take money.
You won't be needing this anymore. That sick piece of...
I'm gonna keep that picture for myself.
Shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me?
Huh?
What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket. And you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
A little
Get
smooch.
this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just beauty and the lung. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. He was even running black market magic out of the butcher shop. That's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him.
No,
That's how Crane did it.
he.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't like Bluebeard.
Understand, this piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
Crane was carrying it. Part of the night, at least. I found it in his coat. It's pretty amazing it's still intact after the fight, the kidnapping, and then riding around with Bloody Mary for however...
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is...
I don't want this told anymore.
Can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Toad, come here.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Now that we're not in his shop, what more do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change the subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right. I need it, Big Beef.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamour, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand, or if it was one of his...
It's about control. It has to
There's
be.
one thing I figured out. It's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop. The magic he peddles. Chains. Ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they're just trying to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. You looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here. Alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Oh shit, it's gonna get down. I'm telling you, there's probably gonna be a moment where I'm gonna be like, yeah, I need to kill him. And then I'm gonna kill him without thinking. I've learned not to kick the door.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, This is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine. Lead on.
Tim, I'm probably gonna find out about him in the comics, because seems like Bigby knows Tim a little bit. Well,
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter.
I get it. You have a job to do. But
so I just need to fix my seating. Okay.
you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? Work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Some kind of a fucking joke. What did I tell you? Stop laughing at me. Oh yeah?
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
Scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't worry.
The boss is
He'll
there.
come around, and like
That
Crane
much.
before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told. I say he'd be more useful killed.
I know this voice. I just can't remember who's.
Won't be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
All of them are here. Fucking Wendy. What's up, Vivian?
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it.
Nah, you're disappointing me, honestly.
You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
I was expecting something better. Okay.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Oh god, this is gonna get intense. Next time, oh fuck you.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Well, let's see the choices. Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 85.5% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. Yeah. See, the problem is, I don't want to make more enemies that I've already made, you know? From what I can see, Vivian is probably my enemy, and I don't know how that actually happens. Okay. Did you attempt to remove Nurse's ribbon? You and 63.8% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Probably a smart choice. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? You and 36.8% of players went to the Lucky Pawn first. I feel like that was a good choice, though. I mean, we could have went to the Butchers, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like we might have missed out on some things. I don't know. Did you send Toad to the farm? You and 73.3% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm. And how did I respond to the crooked man? You and 43.7% of players yeah. Oh, I wasn't necessarily paying attention. Was there like a rule, no smoking or something, that like this is like a big deal? I don't know. This is kind of upsetting for me that we're almost done with season 1. Like, we only have episode 5 left and then it's over. Yeah. It better be worse, it better be... Oh, Book of Fables, I didn't read one. Oh, I didn't read a handful, wow. And as the tradition goes, we have to miss out on at least one. Okay. Well, let's read about Johann. His name is often said in the same breath as that of the baker and candlestick maker of Fabletown. And like those other tradesmen, Johann the Butcher's storefront has served Fabletown for ages. Fresh cuts, exotic meats, and even full side of beef for the vigorous appetites of ogres and trolls. But Johann's business has fallen on hard times and fallen into the wrong crowd. As the quality of his products declines and his business turns into a front operation for the crooked man, some have started to wonder if they ever really knew Johann. Bluebeard's money. No. One might think that Bluebeard donates funds to the Fabletown government for nefarious purposes, seeking special favours, or to have a loud voice in government proceedings. But what he really wants is stability and strength, because as far as Bluebeard is concerned, Fabletown exists to insulate him from the Monday world. As much as his money can be a sword, it also serves as a shield. The crooked layer. Okay. Occupying a fuck's sake, I'm not able to pronounce some of these words. The sanctified church, I think. I don't know. I might be wrong, I might be right, I don't know. This is just one of many locations the Crooked Man's operation uses to enter Fabletown underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place. Unless you are an unwelcome guest, it is completely boarded up to the outside world, and the only way is into one of the many portals marked by a door with the Crooked Man's catering wheel icon, I don't know, catering, I don't know, scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. The Crooked Man himself, Crime Lord. The Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operations started with a crooked sixpence in a crooked house. Two things he cared about more than his wife or children, whom he killed rather than let them stay in his way. In his choice, a crooked man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they need, but always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive, and socialist. Tiny Tim. The character that I want to know a lot about. While most fables theorize that their longevity, and overall well-being is improved by the Monty world's knowledge of them, for a select few that does not seem to apply. When a malady or injury is an integral part of a fable story, then that notoriety can make recovery nearly impossible. So I'm unable to read. That's what Tiny Tim thinks, at least. And no medical care or magic shadow, and none that he can afford, can heal his leg. Okay. Well, we missed out on one fable. Let's see all the achievements. Complete chapters, blah blah blah.